Hashtag YouTube video hook. Midnight to 0:15. Asterisk visual cue asterisk and hira. MIDI or coffin ka close-up. Halka SA heartbeat background main. VO/hook script asterisk. Asterisk Socho AAP Akanak Ankine cold ho. Or dekte hoku AP MIDI kaneche. Apni high coffin main dafn ho chuk ho. Harsons mushkil. Harpal Mount Kaesaz or Upresi Koyapko Dek Rahai. Yasun Rahai asterisk. Pause briefly for effect. Asterisk. Yikoi horror movie Nai. Yasi Kahani High. Or Ada AP Janajus Ratkarez Joe serves Indaren Wali Jani Hain. Asterisk. Hashtag strong mid-story CTA. Jahan suspense star Hoda High. 2 to 2:15. Asterisk visual cue asterisk coffin coup and our struggle. Hand scraping MIDI Gertie Hui. VO/CTA script asterisk. Asterisk. Agar AAP Chadhain ka AAP Janian Ki Insan Kais is Maut Kase Esi Bakar Nikla. Or Kais Uskaraz Somniaya. To ubby subscribe, carrion or comment main apnai diaby 0 or dine. Hum ace high chilling stories opculia late rehenge. Asterisk. Hashtag hook plus CTA ka impact asterisk. Asterisk hook viewers KO 5 to 10 seconds main video ku and our grab car lita high. Asterisk CTA mid-story P suspense ku peak par dia Gaia high. JISSE viewers channel SE connect ho car intact decane. Asterisk engagement. Comment prompt or curiosity Dono X soft maintain ho Rai Hain. Here's a cinematic YouTube script draft for I Woke Up Buried Alive, crafted for maximum suspense and engagement. Hashtag script, I woke up buried alive. /hook, imagine opening your eyes and realizing you're 6 feet underground. No air, no light, just dirt pressing against your chest. /suspenseful setup, this isn't a horror movie. It's the real story of a man who woke up in his own coffin and had no idea how he got there. And the most chilling part? What he heard above the soil before he tried to claw his way out. /build up. It started as an ordinary evening. He was at home, relaxing, nothing out of the ordinary. Then blackness, no memory, no warning. When he woke up, it wasn't in a bed. It wasn't even in a hospital. It was in a coffin. His coffin, nails sealed shut, with splinters scraping his skin, the weight of earth pushing down, and the sound of his own heartbeat pounding in his ears. He tried to scream, but the dirt swallowed every sound. He tried to move, but every inch was tight, suffocating. And then he heard something. Footsteps, muffled, above him. /mid-story CTA. If you're hooked already, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss more chilling stories like this, because this one only gets darker. /main climax. He banged on the coffin lid, over and over, splinters cutting his fists. And for a moment, he swore he heard voices, laughing, not strangers, familiar voices, voices he recognized, people he thought he could trust. Then silence, only the crushing sound of soil shifting around him. Was this a mistake? Or had someone put him here on purpose? /cliffhanger/ending. His chest tightened. His air ran thin. His nails broke against the wood as he clawed. And just when he thought it was over, he felt the coffin shift. Someone or something was opening it. To be continued. Perfect. Let's pick up right where we left off and carry the story forward with the same cinematic suspense. Here's part 2 of I Woke Up Buried Alive. Hashtag script, I Woke Up Buried Alive, part 2. /hook. The coffin creaked. Soil shifted. And in that moment, he thought salvation had come. But what rose above him was far worse than death. /suspenseful setup. He had been buried alive, fighting for air, fighting for hope. And now, someone was pulling at the coffin lid, not to rescue him, but to watch him suffer. /build up. The lid cracked open. A beam of moonlight cut through the darkness. And there, above him, stood 2 figures. Familiar, faces he knew all too well. Friends, the ones he trusted, the ones he'd invited into his home tonight. Everything went black. They didn't look shocked. They didn't look afraid. They looked entertained. One of them whispered, "He's still alive." The other smiled. They had planned this. Every step, every detail. They wanted him awake. They wanted him aware of his own burial. /mid-story CTA. If this story has you chilled to the bone already, don't forget to subscribe, because the next turn will leave you speechless. /main climax. They leaned closer, and what they told him made his blood run cold. This wasn't about money. It wasn't about revenge. It was a game. Their game. They had done this before. And every single time, the ending was the same. He begged. He screamed. He promised them anything. But the coffin lid closed again. Their laughter faded into the night. /cliffhanger/ending. His fists pounded until his bones ached. The soil pressed tighter, and his vision blurred as the air ran thin. But then, something unexpected happened. A vibration. A sound. Not from above. From below. Something was moving in the ground with him. To be continued. Got it. Let's dive right back in, picking up from that eerie vibration beneath the coffin. Here's part 3 of I Woke Up Buried Alive. #script. I Woke Up Buried Alive, part 3. /hook. The coffin shook, not from the footsteps above, but from something moving below. And what crawled up through the dirt was never meant to be seen by the living. /suspenseful setup. He thought his killers had left him to die, but death wasn't coming fast enough. Instead, something ancient, something waiting in the soil had found him first. /build up. The wood splintered from beneath his feet. Cold air pushed upward. And then fingers, rotting, thin, covered in dirt. They wrapped around his ankles. He screamed, kicking wildly, but there was no space to escape. The hands pulled harder, and with every tug, the air in his lungs grew thinner. Above him, silence. His so-called friends were gone. He was alone with whatever had been buried long before him. /mid-story CT. If your heart's racing right now, hit subscribe, because the deeper the story goes, the darker it gets. /main climax. The soil shifted. A face pressed against the cracks of the coffin lid. Skinless. Hollow eyes. Mouth open in a scream that made no sound. It wasn't alive. It wasn't dead. It was trapped. And now it wanted him too. The creature clawed at the coffin, dragging itself closer, until its breath brushed against his skin. /cliffhanger/ending. And then silence. The hands released him. The face vanished. But in the corner of the coffin, something remained. A small, broken object. Something that didn't belong to him. A locket. Still warm. Still beating. To be continued. Perfect. Let's continue with part 4 of I Woke Up Buried Alive. Picking up from the moment he discovers the locket beating in his hand. #script. I Woke Up Buried Alive, part 4. /hook. A locket. Still warm. Still beating like a living heart. And inside, it carried a secret that tied him to a grave he never should have woken in. /suspenseful setup. He clutched it tight, terrified to open it. But the coffin was filling with silence, with darkness, with the memory of those rotting hands. And when he finally snapped it open, what he saw made him realize he was never meant to survive this night. /build up. Inside the locket was a faded photo. Not of him, not of his so-called friends, but of a woman he recognized instantly because she had been dead for years. His sister, gone since childhood, buried in the very same cemetery. The locket pulsed harder, like it wanted him to remember, like it was warning him. He thought back to the laughter above the grave, the friends who sealed him inside, and suddenly it hit him. This wasn't random. They knew about her. They knew what happened the night she died. /mid-story CT. If you're still with me, make sure to subscribe, because this story is only digging deeper, and what's about to be revealed changes everything. /main climax. The coffin rattled violently. The soil shifted. And then her voice. Clear, soft, right beside his ear. Don't trust them. His blood froze. Because the voice wasn't coming from above. It wasn't a memory. It was inside the coffin with him. Cliffhanger/ending. His sister was gone. He saw her buried. He mourned her. So why was she speaking to him now? The locket throbbed like a second heartbeat in his hand. And then he felt it. Another hand, small, cold, slipping into his own. He wasn't alone in the coffin anymore. To be continued. Perfect. Let's move into part 5 of I Woke Up Buried Alive, deepening the mystery and escalating the tension. #script. I Woke Up Buried Alive, part 5. /hook. A cold hand in his own. A voice whispering from the grave. And a locket that pulsed like a heartbeat. He realized this night was far from over. /Suspenseful Setup. The air was thin. His heart raced. Every instinct screamed to escape, but he couldn't move fast enough. The hand gripped tighter, and the voice whispered again, "Trust no one, not even the living." /build up. Panic surged through him. He tried to claw at the coffin lid, but the earth pressed too hard. Then he remembered the locket, the one thing that had kept him grounded. He opened it again. This time, a small folded note slipped out. Asterisk. The truth lies where the soil remembers. Asterisk. His mind raced. Was it a clue or a curse? Suddenly, the coffin shuddered violently. Something, or someone, was trying to bury him again. Not from above, from inside the soil itself. The cold hand pulled him down, warning him, pulling him toward a hidden corner of the coffin he had never noticed. /midstory CT. If your skin is crawling right now, make sure you subscribe, because what's about to happen next will blur the line between the living and the dead. /main climax. He found a small, hollowed space beneath him. Inside, a second locket. Older, tarnished, covered in dried dirt. He opened it and gasped. Inside was his sister's face, smiling, and etched beneath it. Asterisk. They lied. They always lie. Asterisk. The air grew colder. The earth shook harder. And from somewhere deep below, a faint scratching began. /cliffhanger/ending. The hand in his was gone. The coffin lid shifted on its own. And through the tiny crack, he saw the shadow of something enormous moving beneath the ground. He realized with horror he was not buried alive by accident. And escaping this night might not be enough to save him. To be continued. Perfect. Let's continue with part 5 of I Woke Up Buried Alive, diving deeper into the spine-chilling revelation inside the coffin. #script. I Woke Up Buried Alive, part 5. /hook. A cold hand in his own. The locket still beating. And a voice, soft, urgent, unmistakable, whispering secrets no living soul should hear. /suspenseful setup. He froze. Not from fear, but from recognition. It was her, his sister, dead yet here. And suddenly, the coffin no longer felt like a trap. It felt like a doorway. /build up. Her voice guided him. Listen, they weren't your friends. They wanted more than to scare you. They wanted to erase you, like they erased me. He tried to speak, but no words came. The air was thin, the space tight, but somehow she breathed with him. The locket pulsed faster, almost like it was alive. And then she revealed it. The night she died wasn't an accident. It was covered up by the very people who had now buried him alive. And the locket, it held proof. Proof hidden in plain sight for years. /midstory CTA. If this story has you holding your breath, subscribe now, because what happens next will shake you to your core. /main climax. The soil above shifted violently. The coffin lid cracked. The hands that at first buried him returned. But this time, he wasn't alone. He felt her strength, her guidance. And with a surge of energy he didn't know he had, he pushed the lid, and then the coffin exploded open. Air, light, dirt everywhere. He stumbled out into the night. And the figures above, frozen, terrified. /cliffhanger/ending. But it wasn't over, because the locket fell open in his hand, revealing a name he didn't expect, a name that tied him, his sister, and the people who tried to kill him to a secret older than the grave itself. To be continued. Absolutely. Let's dive into part 6 of I Woke Up Buried Alive, the final part where the secret is revealed and the chilling conclusion unfolds. Hashtag script, I Woke Up Buried Alive, part 6. /hook, the locket fell open. Inside a name that would change everything he thought he knew about his family and the people who tried to bury him alive. /Suspenseful Setup. He stared at it. One name, etched into the gold. Harrison Blackwood. A chill ran down his spine. The name sounded familiar, but he couldn't place it until the memories came crashing back. Harrison Blackwood, an old family friend. Trusted, respected, but behind that mask, a man who had buried more than just bodies. A man who had covered up his sister's death, and now had tried to bury him too. /build up. He pieced it together. The friends who trapped him? Pawns. Harrison had orchestrated everything. The locket was proof. Inside it, tiny engravings, hidden compartments, evidence of the crimes Harrison had committed over decades. He realized the ghostly presence of his sister wasn't just guiding him. It was giving him the strength to survive, to fight back, to expose the truth. /midstory CTA. If your heart is still racing, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Because this story doesn't just scare, it reveals dark truths some people would kill to keep buried. /main climax. He confronted Harrison, face to face. The man who had hidden behind smiles and kindness for years. Harrison froze when he saw the locket. He knew the secret was out. You shouldn't have survived, Harrison hissed. I did, he said, and now everyone will know. The locket glowed faintly in his hand, and in that moment, he knew his sister had finally delivered justice from beyond the grave. /resolution/final cliffhanger. Harrison was arrested. The evidence in the locket ensured it. But late at night, he still feels her presence. A hand brushing his shoulder. A whisper in the dark. Because some secrets aren't finished, even when the killers are caught. And some graves never truly stay closed. /ending line. He survived being buried alive. But the story of what truly haunts him has only just begun. Perfect. Let's create the shot-by-shot storyboard and VO timing guide for I Woke Up Buried Alive, so it's fully ready for production. This will include exact voiceover lines, suggestive visuals, sound effects, and pacing cues. #storyboard and VO timing guide. I Woke Up Buried Alive. Total video length *10-12 minutes. ## opening hook, midnight to 0:05. *VO*. Imagine waking up 6 feet underground. No air, no light, just dirt pressing against your chest. *visual POV shot of dirt walls closing in. Faint light at the top. *SFX heartbeat, muffled scratching sounds. Pacing note *quick, sharp delivery to grab attention. #Suspenseful Setup 0:05 to 0:30. *VO*. This isn't a movie. It's the real story of a man who woke up in his own coffin, and above the soil, something or someone was waiting. *visual*. Shadows moving above ground. Dim moonlight on a gravestone. *SFX*. Distant whispers. Wind rustling through trees. Pacing note slow fade of suspense. Build tension gradually. #build up/realization 0:30 to 2 o'clock. *VO*. It started as a normal night, relaxing at home. Then blackness. When he awoke, it wasn't a bed, not a hospital, a coffin. Sealed shut, soil pressing in, wood splintering under his hands. And then footsteps above. Visual close-up of hand scraping coffin lid. Dirt shifting. POV upward. *SFX*. Nails on wood. Muffled thuds. Faint human laughter. Pacing note short. Punchy sentences. Rising tempo as tension grows. #midstory CTA 2 to 2:15. *VO*. If you're hooked already, subscribe, so you don't miss more chilling stories like this. *visual*. Dark overlay text with a subtle animation. Asterisk SFX asterisk subtle echo effect for the CTA. Hashtag main climax part 1. 2:15 to 4 o'clock. Asterisk VO asterisk. He banged on the lid, desperate. They laughed. His so-called friends, not strangers. They had done this before, and this time he was awake. Above him, voices. Below him, vibrations. Something moving in the soil. Fingers. Rotting. Cold. Grabbing his feet. Asterisk visual asterisk POV of hands being pulled by dirt. Splintered wood. Partial moonlight illuminating faces above. Asterisk SFX asterisk with cracking, muffled screams. Soil shifting violently. Hashtag cliffhanger 1 for 410. Asterisk VO asterisk. A locket fell into his hands. Still warm. Still beating. Asterisk visual asterisk close-up of locket glowing faintly in dirt-covered hands. Asterisk SFX asterisk low. Rhythmic heartbeat layered over suspenseful drone. Hashtag part 2 / ghostly guidance for 10 to 6:30. Asterisk VO asterisk inside the locket. A photo of his sister, dead for years. Her voice whispered, "Don't trust them." Not from above. Not a memory. Inside the coffin with him. Asterisk visual asterisk glowing locket opens. Ghostly silhouette of sister appears. POV shaking slightly to convey fear. Asterisk SFX asterisk whispering. Soft ethereal tones. Heartbeat continues. Asterisk VO asterisk. The coffin shook violently. The soil moved. He felt her presence guiding him, giving him strength. The locket revealed hidden engravings, names, dates, secrets, proof of the cover-up. Asterisk visual asterisk close-ups of engraved names. Hands gripping coffin lid. Faint spectral glow. Asterisk SFX asterisk rattling soil. Ghostly hum. Asterisk mid-story CTA asterisk subscribe now, because the truth he uncovered will shock you. Asterisk visual asterisk subtle animation overlay a subscribe button. Hashtag main climax part 2 6:30 to 6:40. Asterisk VO asterisk. He forced the coffin lid open. Air, light, dirt everywhere. The friends frozen. The locket glowing. And then the mastermind, Harrison Blackwood, trusted family friend. Killer. Asterisk visual asterisk wide shot of night cemetery. POV rising from coffin. Antagonist frozen in moonlight. Asterisk SFX asterisk loud with creak. Echoing gasp. Wind swoosh. Hashtag part 3 / escape and final revelation. 6:40 to 10 o'clock. Asterisk VO asterisk. Harrison tried to escape, but the locket contained evidence impossible to deny. His sister's spirit had delivered justice. Yet late at night, a hand brushing his shoulder. A whisper in the dark. Asterisk visual asterisk hands reaching. Ghostly figure beside protagonist. Locket glowing. Asterisk SFX asterisk low whispering. Wind gusts, soft heartbeat. Asterisk VO asterisk. He survived being buried alive. The locket secured the truth. The killers caught. But the haunting didn't end. The soil, the locket, the presence of his sister. It stayed with him. Asterisk visual asterisk fade to graveyard scene at night. Silhouette of protagonist holding locket. Asterisk SFX asterisk faint whisper. Remember me. Hashtag ending / final CTA 10 to 10:30. Asterisk VO asterisk. Some graves never truly stay closed. Some secrets continue to whisper. If this story sent chills down your spine, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next true crime or ghost story could be even darker. Asterisk visual asterisk channel logo animation. Subscribe notification prompt. Asterisk SFX asterisk eerie fade out with distant whispers. White heavy checkmark notes for production asterisk. Asterisk use quick cuts during panic moments, scraping, banging, and slow fades during suspense. Asterisk emphasize short, punchy VO sentences to maintain tension. Asterisk layer heartbeat. Soil shifts, whispers to immerse the viewer. Asterisk ghostly effects should be subtle. Don't reveal too much at once. Absolutely. Let's carefully move toward the final cinematic ending while maintaining suspense and pacing, so the story reaches a satisfying yet chilling conclusion. Hashtag YouTube script. I woke up buried alive. Final part. Hashtag opening hook / tension build. Midnight to 0:30. Asterisk VO asterisk. The locket pulse in his hand, a heartbeat that wasn't his own. Her voice whispered again. Follow the truth or be buried forever. Asterisk visual asterisk close-up of locket glowing. Faint fog creeping around coffin. Asterisk SFX asterisk low. Rhythmic heartbeat. Faint whispers. Asterisk VO asterisk. He looked around the graveyard. Every shadow seemed alive. Every tree seemed to lean closer. And he knew the night wasn't finished with him yet. Hashtag investigation / confrontation 0:30 to 2:30. Asterisk VO asterisk. Harrison Blackwood couldn't hide anymore. The locket contained everything. Names, dates, secrets, proof of the cover-up. He confronted him. Face to face. Asterisk visual asterisk wide shot of cemetery. Protagonist holding locket. Antagonist frozen in fear. Asterisk SFX asterisk rustling leaves. Wind gusts. Faint echo of laughter. Asterisk VO asterisk. You shouldn't have survived, Harrison hissed. I did, he said. And now the world will know. Asterisk VO asterisk. But even as Harrison was led away, the whispers didn't stop. Her presence lingered. The locket's heartbeat continued. Some stories don't end with justice. Hashtag final haunting twist. 2:30 to 4 o'clock. Asterisk VO asterisk. That night, alone in his room, he felt again, a hand brushing his shoulder. A whisper in the dark. Asterisk visual asterisk POV of room shadows, moving slightly. Locket glowing faintly in hand. Asterisk SFX asterisk whisper. Remember me. Heartbeat slowing, then fading. Asterisk VO asterisk. The locket had revealed the truth, but also reminded him. Some graves never truly stay closed. Some secrets continue to whisper. Hashtag final cliffhanger / ending line 4 to 4:30. Asterisk VO asterisk. He survived being buried alive. He exposed the killers. But the story of what haunts him, the whispers, the hand, the locket, that story is far from over. Asterisk visual asterisk fade to black. Faint glow from the locket. Asterisk SFX asterisk heartbeat fades, replaced by faint, lingering whispers. \end screen / CTA. Asterisk VO asterisk. If this story sent chills down your spine, subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next chilling tale is closer than you think. White heavy checkmark notes for ending asterisk. Asterisk keep VO short and impactful. Let pauses between sentences heighten suspense. Asterisk use minimal visual cues for ghostly presence. Just shadows, glowing locket, or subtle movement. Asterisk sound design should slowly fade, leaving lingering whispers to keep tension even after the video ends. Asterisk the ending is ambiguous but emotionally satisfying. The protagonist survives, but the haunting persists. Absolutely. Here's a final, graceful ending section for I Woke Up Buried Alive that wraps up the story while leaving a lingering sense of suspense and emotional weight. Hashtag YouTube script. I Woke Up Buried Alive final episode. Hashtag opening hook / reflection. Midnight to 0:30. Asterisk VO asterisk. He survived the coffin. He faced the people who tried to bury him alive. And he uncovered the truth, the dark secrets hidden in a locket and in the graves of those who came before. Asterisk visual asterisk wide shot of cemetery at dawn. Fog lifting, soft light spilling across gravestones. Asterisk SFX asterisk gentle wind. Faint morning birds. Heartbeat fading into calm. Hashtag resolution / justice 0:30 to 2 o'clock. Asterisk VO asterisk. Harrison Blackwood was arrested. The evidence in the locket exposed every crime, every cover-up. The friends who buried him faced their consequences. Justice, finally, was served. Asterisk visual asterisk news clippings. Courthouse steps. Police taking Harrison away. Asterisk SFX asterisk. Subtle dramatic music rising, then fading. Asterisk VO asterisk. And yet, the locket remained in his hand. A reminder of the night he almost died. A reminder of a sister who guided him from beyond the grave. #### emotional closure. 2 to 3 o'clock. *VO*. He visited her grave one last time, placed the locket gently on the stone, felt her presence one final time. A soft breeze whispered through the trees. A hand seemed to brush his shoulder, not in fear, but in comfort. Visual close-up of hand placing locket. Soft sunlight through trees. Slight shimmer on gravestone. *SFX*, wind, gentle chime, faint whisper, I'm with you. *VO*. He survived the unthinkable. He uncovered the truth. And finally, he could breathe. ### final thought / ending line, 3 to 3:30. *VO*. Some secrets are buried deep. Some graves are never truly silent. But even in darkness, survival, courage, and the truth can shine through. Visual fade to black. Soft glow of the locket remains for a moment, then disappears. *SFX*, gentle fading heartbeat. Silence. / closing CTA, optional. *VO*. If you felt the chills of the story, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because every grave holds a story waiting to be told. This ending resolves the main conflict, delivers justice, gives emotional closure with the sister's guidance, and leaves a subtle lingering sense of mystery, perfect for a satisfying cinematic conclusion.